Hey, how's things? So first off, I just want to say thank you for jumping on and to check out my free coaching on how to lose weight and transform your health for good for busy professionals or a parent like yourself. In this coaching, I'm going to share some key strategies that you can implement immediately to help you lose weight, transform your health without actually starving yourself or spending hours in the gym. Also, towards the end of this coaching program, I've got a little free bonus for you. So be sure to watch all the way through, as you're going to get full access to that as well. So anyway, like my main goal for you right now is to equip you with the knowledge and tools to get you results, and also do it in a way that kind of suits your lifestyle. So going through this kind of coaching program now, you will need a pen and paper somewhere that you can kind of take notes and you can complete the actionable steps as well as we kind of go through each part. So first thing to think about is, will you be someone that just watches this for a couple of minutes and just turns it off? Will you be someone that watches this video all the way to the end and then just not take any action? Or are you someone that really wants to make some positive changes in their life right now, and you're going to go through this, you're going to implement everything that we kind of go through, and your answer to this really will be decide whether you're going to get incredible results or not. But if you do follow this, and if you do go all the way to the end and you follow everything we go through, like, you will get results from that. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Stephen O'Brien, and I'm a father to Mila. I'm a stepdad to Gabby. I have an amazing partner, Maya, as well. And we're living in Cork in Ireland. And so I suppose just to kind of share a little bit about my own journey and why I do what I do. So many people will think I'm just naturally fit, but when I first started my journey, I was in a really dark place. I struggled with depression, anxiety. I hated the person I seen in the mirror. I was even like in an abusive relationship that led to suicide attempts. So starting my journey truly saved my life. Like, I spent about 6 years working on myself, my fitness, my nutrition, my personal development, and then that kind of led me on to wanting to help others. I also lived in Australia for a couple of years, and I was over there for about 7 years, and again my life kind of got flipped upside down. Before I knew it, I was back living in Ireland again. But the tools I've learned and the time and energy that I put into myself allow me to be able to bounce back on my feet and rebuild my life again pretty quick, which I'm forever grateful for. As now I've got an incredible family of my own, thriving business, and I get to live my passion each and every day helping others. So to me, life is about a journey of ups and downs, and once you kind of take control of what's important to you, it's then you'll always end up right back up on top. And to be honest, like, client results to me are so much more than what you can see physically. It's about truly making a positive impact on someone's overall life. I've now worked with, I suppose, nearly over 1,000 people over the last 16 years, and it's been incredible to be part of so many people's journey. For them to achieve their goals, it just came down to following some simple strategies: improving their nutrition, getting them to move more, creating new habits, changing their thinking patterns, and all while holding them accountable and keeping them on track towards their journey. So for anyone that I kind of work with in my private coaching course, this is exactly what we focus on: creating that long-term change and doing it in a way that kind of suits them and suits their lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about helping someone just kind of lose a little bit of weight. This is about really trying to help someone completely transform their life and do it in a way that they can maintain that and continue to doing that then for the rest of their lives. So, like most busy professionals or parents who I speak with, there's a good chance you're struggling with perhaps losing weight, your energy levels, your fitness and health, or your even overall health, or even your clothes kind of fitting that bit tighter, or even on top of that, you might find that you kind of get out of breath walking upstairs. And the reason for this, and what I kind of come across a lot, is that people like yourself are lacking time, have poor eating habits, they've got failed attempts in the past, and they could be lacking motivation as well. So today what we want to do is we want to kind of address these issues and help you get some wins. Right, let's talk about the big problem with most kind of health weight loss programs, and why many times they don't really work for busy professionals or parents like yourself. So first, there's like these kind of starvation diets. Like, these programs ask you to drastically cut calories. They don't incorporate foods you like, and they leave you feeling exhausted, irritable, and eventually you end up back to square one or back to where you started again. Next up then, we kind of have these long, intense workouts and getting people to spend hours in the gym. And it might sound like the answer, but let's be honest, between, I suppose, work, family, life commitments, it's hard to find time to do all that. And then there's the overcomplicated meal plan. So many ingredients, recipes, and restrictions that it's impossible to kind of stick to, especially when you're kind of juggling a busy schedule, kids, family life, all that kind of stuff. So now, why don't these work? Well, it's simply because I suppose they're not designed for real life. And the time constraints, the stress from work and family, and the need for flexibility in your routine are basically the kind of the reality of our lives that really can't be ignored. And if a program doesn't fit into your lifestyle, and if it adds even more stress, then it's bound to eventually fail. Now, yes, you can get results initially from these restrictive diets and spending hours in the gym and stuff like that, but it'll only be so long before you go backwards if it doesn't actually fit into your lifestyle. And that's why we need a different approach. So the real solution. So we need to kind of focus on, I suppose, like I said, that real solution. So let's kind of talk a little bit about what really works when it comes to losing weight and transforming your health. And it's not about quick fixes or extreme diets or spending hours in the gym. Instead, it comes down to 3 principles that are simple but powerful. But first, I want to explain how we actually lose weight. And it all comes down to energy balance. And this is a really important thing to kind of understand. And when it kind of comes to losing weight, and when you want to when you kind of completely understand this, you'll never have to give up the foods you enjoy, your nights out, office parties, or feel guilty on kids' birthdays. So in order to lose weight, it comes down to that one thing. Our bodies need to burn off more calories than we consume. If you want to gain weight, you consume more calories than you burn off. It's all down to that. So you can see this on the picture here, that when your food intake goes up, energy expenditure. So when your food intake is reduced and your energy expenditure goes up, that's when the weight loss happens. And then obviously if you're kind of eating roughly around the same amount that you're burning every day, you're going to kind of stay within a maintenance phase. You're not going to lose weight, you're not going to gain weight. And then obviously if you're eating too much food and you're not really burning a massive amount of energy, then that's where the weight gain happens. So what we want to do is, when we understand that, it makes it so much easier then moving forward. So what we simply do to kind of work out these things, there is a strategy behind it. We first use a TDEE calculator to work out our calories. And this is something that you can find online. Use a TDEE calculator, you put in your details, and it'll tell you roughly how many calories you burn per day. So once we've done that, then we use an app called MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. It's something I use with all my clients as well. And it's just simply a place that you can log and track your food. And by logging your food, just even for a couple of weeks, you'll get a complete understanding about how many calories you're consuming every day. So then all you're doing is you're basing that TDE number that you have of what you worked out using the TDE calculator, and then you track it up with the food that you're consuming through MyFitnessPal. And if your calorie intake is below the TDEE number, then you will lose weight. So it's really kind of down to that. So next up, what we're going to try and talk about is the 3 principles. And the first really is about sustainable nutrition. Most people think losing weight means cutting out entire food groups or absolutely starving themselves. And that's where they go wrong. The real key is balance, not deprivation. It's about learning how to balance your meals in a way so that your body, I suppose, gets what it needs without feeling deprived. And in fact, starving yourself is counterproductive. Like, it can slow down your metabolism, it can make you feel tired, it can even lead to overeating later on. And instead, the key really is balance, not about restriction. So let's talk about some simple, sustainable strategy that's going to help you lose weight. It's going to help you feel energized and still enjoy the foods you love. But aiming to have, I suppose, something you can also do as well is having like higher protein in your diet. And it actually does wonders as well when you want to lose weight, because it's simply your body works harder to break down protein than fats and carbs. So by having higher protein in your diet, it helps your muscles build and repair, but it also helps to bring up your metabolism. And as your body's breaking it down, you're burning even more calories again. So that's how it kind of helps with the weight loss. So next up is having a balance and not restrictions. And I'm sure you've kind of heard of restricted diets, but they're not really the answer unless you have, say, a specific time frame that you want to lose weight. Say you had a wedding coming up, or look, I've got a holiday coming up there in 8 weeks and I just want to just lose as much weight as possible, then yes, restrictive diets can work for that. But again, we want to do this in a sustainable way that you can do then long term. So ideally, and this is what the focus I kind of do with even myself, is I want to try and focus on the 80-20 rule. This means that, say, 80% of the time, you should focus on eating whole, nutritious foods that have value to your body and that fuel your body right. And these are basically foods that have been alive, like your lean proteins, your vegetables, your whole grain, your healthy fats. And then the other 20%, that's where you get to enjoy yourself. That's where you get to have a takeaway on the weekend or a couple of drinks on the weekend. And personally, like I said, this is what I kind of follow myself. During the week, I try and eat clean Monday to Friday as much as possible. And then on the weekends, I'll have a few drinks. On the Sunday, I usually have a takeaway as well. And for me, this is sustainable, it's flexible, and it works. Why? Because I'm not depriving myself. I'm not starving myself. And I know that on the weekend, I get to enjoy myself as well. So I'm not kind of completely giving everything up. Like I said, I enjoy my nights out, I enjoy a couple of drinks, I enjoy a takeaway. But it's a balance that works for me, and it's something I can do long term. So next up is about swapping high sugar snacks for healthy alternatives. Now, I know life gets busy and you probably find yourself reaching for snacks to keep your energy up during the day, but many snacks are packed with sugar, which kind of gives you that temporary energy hit. But then later on, you can have that bit of a crash, and that's what kind of leaves you feeling a bit sluggish. So let's talk about some simple swaps that will allow you to satisfy your cravings while boosting your energy and helping you with your weight loss journey. So instead of reaching for a sugary snack, try these alternatives. So some fruit, obviously it's going to be naturally sweet, and it's also going to be packed with fiber. So fiber is really important to have in your diet as well, as it helps with your digestion. If you're eating lots of processed foods and stuff like that, it can get stuck in your digestion, it can cause bloating and stuff. And sometimes we stand on a scale and the weight, the number on the scale might be right up. But it could be to do with the amount of food that's in your digestive system at the moment. And if you're not getting enough fiber into your body, it's not giving your body that chance to actually pass all the food through your digestive system. So you can have stuff as well like nuts, which are full of kind of healthy fats and protein to keeping you feeling fuller for longer. You can make smoothies, and you can add your fruits, different veggies and protein. And I always find that they're really good having a green smoothie and adding a bit of protein into it, because again, you're getting lots of fiber, you're getting lots of nutrients, lots of goodness into it, and it's something that you can have at any time of day as well. So these alternatives will not only help you, I suppose, stay full and feel satisfied, but will also stabilize your energy levels throughout the day. So a simple meal framework. And so this is something that I suppose makes it easy to build balanced meals for yourself without having to overthink it. So just imagine your plate is divided into sections. So 50% of your plate is going to be filled with vegetables. So it can be some salad stuff, some vegetable stuff, and ideally trying to aim for things that are different colors as well. And 30% then of your plate should be like your lean protein. So your chicken, your fish, your eggs, your some sort of meat, or even if you don't eat meat, some sort of plant-based protein option. So kind of 30% of your plate is you're aiming for that. And then the other 20% you're kind of looking at, say, some complex carbs. So your sweet potato, your quinoa, your rice, or just things like that you can add a little bit of carbs on the side then as well. And a lot of people tend to cut out carbs completely, and there's nothing wrong with carbs at all. Carbs are just an energy source. Carbs won't make you put on weight. It all comes down to what we said a while ago about that energy balance. Consume more calories, that's when your weight will go up. So this combination of that balanced plate really kind of keeps you feeling full, energized, satisfied. The vegetables provide fiber and essential nutrients. The protein helps repair and build muscle, and the complex carbs will give you that sustained energy without having to spike your blood sugars. And this balance as well ensures your body is getting what it needs. On top of that, aim to have a higher protein in your diet. Like I said, does wonders for weight loss, because it is harder for your body to break down the protein and fats and carbs. So it works harder. Your body's burning more calories while it's doing this. So next up then is about meal prep. So as this can I suppose really help you stay on track without spending hours in the kitchen, meal prep is another key part, especially if your goal is to lose weight. So you could be doing something like maybe spend an hour on a Sunday where you're prepping meals for the week. You can pop them into some Tupperware box, stick them in the fridge or stick them in the freezer or whatever. Or if you find that if you're making meals, why not just cook a bigger meal? If you're cooking chicken fillets, instead of cooking one, cook 4 or something like that. So it's just a way to really kind of save you time. And as well, when you're kind of prepared and when you have stuff there, it's a lot easier to stay on track with your eating habits. So for example, you can prepare a load of chicken fillets, some vegetables, a pot of rice, and have them ready to go whenever you want them. So like I said, that way when you're busy, work week kicks in, you already have healthy meals on hand. And this takes the stress out of eating well and keeps you from reaching for those unhealthy snacks then throughout the week. Also for me personally, I kind of eat the same breakfast, lunch and dinner every day. At the moment, what I've been having like is an oat omelette. Simply crack up 3 eggs, put them into a bowl, whisk them up, put like 50 grams of oats into that, whisk that up. I chop a banana, put that in there, mash that into it. And then with that, I'll cook it in the pan. I fry it up in the pan and I'll have some blueberries with it. So that's kind of my go-to at the moment every morning. Lunch then, I'll come back. Been having like chicken thigh fillets into the air fryer, cook them up. And while they're cooking, I normally make a bit of a salad on the side. And then for dinner, that kind of chops and changes every day, but it's just about sticking to that principle of having some good protein, some sort of veg or salad with it, and then a little bit of carbs as well. Snacks for me at the moment is something like, say, protein yogurts, berries. You can have rice cakes with a bit of pate on it. So that's kind of my go-to at the moment, and as well having like a smoothie every now and then. And remember, you don't need perfection to see progress. So start with small changes, focus on balance, and you'll see how sustainable healthy eating easily fits into your life. So remember as well, it's not about just changing everything right now. And you don't, again, with this kind of thing, you don't want to overwhelm yourself either. You want to do this in a way that's going to suit you long term. So by focusing on balanced nutrition, you keep your portion sizes down, and making these small manageable changes, you'll be amazed at how much better you feel, more energized, less hungry, and on track then to achieving your weight loss goals. And the best part, you're not starving yourself or restricting yourself. So, as I mentioned at the start, I have a bit of a free gift for you guys. This is my nutrition gift bundle. And inside the nutrition gift bundle, I've got a smoothie ebook, lots of amazing recipes in there, high protein recipe pack, again, loads of recipes in there. I also have another ebook for you, which is choosing healthier options while eating out. So it just kind of helps you stay on track with your food when you do have your nights out as well. And then I have a coaching seminar done, which is focused on how to create your own tailored meal plan. So it goes through everything, how to work out your calories, how to create your meal plan, how to use MyFitnessPal. So it's all inside there. So if you want this, just simply send me a message with the word free gift. So you might see around this video, there'll be a button, and there's a chance that that button will bring you to a WhatsApp. It'll bring you to my WhatsApp. So you can use that, send me a message saying free gift, that you've watched the free coaching session and you want your free gift. Or if you jump on to Facebook or Instagram, you'll get me at Stephen O'Brien Coaching. Again, jump on there, say, look, I just watched your free coaching video. Can I get the free gift? Send it on to you and it's all yours. Anyway, next, let's move on. So the next part of this is focusing on exercise really. And it's about effective short workouts. So you don't need to spend hours in the gym to see results. In fact, short, efficient workouts are often more effective. High intensity interval training or stuff like HIIT is also a great example. And many of my clients are busy professionals just like yourself. And like we always trying to focus on getting the most out of 30, 40 minute sessions. So for example, if you were to say to go to the gym or even at home, let's say you pick say 4 to 5 different exercises, create a bit of a circuit for yourself. And for each exercise, you might do between 10 and 20 reps. So when you set up a circuit for yourself, you go from one exercise to the next with no rest at all, do between 10 and 20 reps, and you might do that even for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. It's a good way to get your whole body worked out. You're going to get your heart rate up, you're going to get a bit of a sweat on, and you're going to get a really good workout in that short period of time. And these workouts, like they're short, they're challenging, and they will give you the best results in that short amount of time. And remember, consistency beats intensity. So doing a quick workout regularly is better than one super intense session that leaves you burnt out just doing that once a week. So if you could aim for even 3 to 4 short, intense workouts each week, like, you'll be amazed at how much your body can transform. And on top of that, you will become fitter, you will become stronger. You'll notice that your breathing gets better, your recovery gets better, it can have an impact on your sleep and everything. So there is so much value to doing those short, high intense workouts. And again, if you're time poor, this is just a great way to get yourself moving. So an example of a training day. So there's a picture of me. But example of a training day, for example, go in, gym, you warm up, then you might do, say, bench press and dumbbell rows. Do, say, 3 to 4 sets of that, 10 reps of each. Supersetting, so this is something I always do with people as well, because supersetting keeps the intensity up, and as well you're getting more done in less time. So we've like 6 exercises. You got your bench press, dumbbell rows, then you got incline bench press with a lat pull down, same thing, 10 reps of each, 3 to 4 sets. Chest flies, seated row, 3 to 4 sets, 10 reps each. And then at the end of that workout, you do 5 300-meter sprints. So this is just a complete example of how you can get good bit of strength stuff in, keeps the intensity up, gets the heart rate up, gets a bit of a sweat on, and then you're working on your fitness levels as well at the end. So there's lots of different ways that you can be looking at doing your training. So this is just a complete example. So on top of workouts, another great way to help you burn calories and losing weight is walking. Like your steps are important when it comes to losing weight and dropping body fat. So here's something to think about. So 10,000 steps is roughly around 500 calories. So if you set yourself a step target of 10,000 per day, you could easily burn 3,500 calories per week. And 1 kilo of body fat is actually 7,000 calories. So you could burn half a kilo a week by just getting the steps in and getting your food right. So it's, again, with some simple steps or simple tips as well to get your steps in. You could do like park a bit further away when you go to the shops or when you go to work. Don't be using a lift or escalator. Make sure you go up the stairs. Consciously just get yourself out moving a bit more. Get yourself some sort of fitness watch, some way to kind of track your steps, because by doing so you can set yourself a target. You get home and you go, oh, shit, you know what, I've only got 6,000 steps. I'm going to get out and I'm going to get the other 4,000 in. So it does give you that extra bit of a push, and it can be so beneficial when you actually stick to that. So principle 3 is all about a mindset shift. And to be honest, this might be one of the most important principles of all, is your mindset. As without the right mindset, even the best workout plans and nutrition plans won't lead to lasting change. So this is why developing a growth mindset is key. And too often we see challenges as failures, but here's the truth. Setbacks are just opportunities in disguise. Every time you slip up, that's just a chance to learn, adapt, and come back even stronger. So instead of getting frustrated when things don't go well, shift your perspective and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I improve? Or what can I do different next time? So like I know that so many people have been on a fitness journey before and they've had lost weight and now they're back again, they put the weight back on. So what we want to do is we want to catch that before that happens. We want to get you going. We want to get you in the right direction. We want to get you moving forward. And when something does slip up, that's when we want to really kind of hone in and figure out, okay, what do we need to change here? What do we need to do to get you back on track so that you continue to keep on moving forward? And remember, like, there will be setbacks along the way, but what matters is how you respond to them. So celebrate small wins. Remember that lasting change happens over time and not overnight. Next up is self-talk, and this plays a huge role in this process as well, because the way you speak to yourself, it really matters. So here's something to think about. Your mind doesn't know the difference between what's made up and what's reality. So the more you tell yourself something, the more you will start to believe it. And if you start telling yourself you can't lose weight, I can't improve my health, I can't be good enough, etc., then that is what you will start to believe, and it's what you'll start to act upon. So if you're telling yourself, I'll never be able to stick to this, or if you're saying, I'm not making progress, I just can't make progress, remember, your words will shape your reality. So by flipping that perspective and saying, I am good enough, I will make progress every day, and combining positive self-talk with a clear, realistic goal setting, you'll end up keeping yourself motivated, keeping yourself focused, and keeping yourself on track. And when you break all your goals down into smaller, achievable steps, you kind of build confidence with each success, because it doesn't matter how big or small a success is, it is a success. If you're doing something that you know is moving you in the right direction, it could be drinking a bit more water, it could be going to bed a bit earlier. They're all successes, because they're all things that are going to get you going in the right direction. So next up, boom, making progress over time. So now let's kind of shift to the idea of making progress, the idea of progress over perfection. So lasting change is about those small daily actions, not massive kind of overnight transformations. So you're not looking for perfection, you're looking for progress. So some days you'll crush your goals, other days you might just take one small step forward, and that's okay as well. So instead of obsessing over the number on the scale, track your progress with meaningful metrics. So notice how your energy levels are, how your clothes are fitting better, how you feel more confident in your own skin. So these changes tell the real story of your progress. And remember, mindset is the key that unlocks lasting change. So focus on growth, progress, and self-compassion, and you'll not only reach your goals, but you'll enjoy the journey as well. So let's recap on kind of what we've kind of gone through. And so we talked about nutrition, so focusing on a balance rather than restriction. Remember, you don't need to starve yourself to lose weight. It's about fueling your body with the right foods and controlling your calories. So as we said, we'll use a TDEE calculator to work out your calorie needs. We use MyFitnessPal then to track our foods for our workouts. We discussed how they don't have to be long or exhausting or to be effective. Short, focused sessions can lead to amazing results if done consistently. And it can be done in a gym or at home. It doesn't really matter. On top of that, set yourself a daily step target to burn those extra calories. And finally, we touched on the power of mindset. This is the key to staying consistent and overcoming those moments when motivation dips or even if life gets in the way. So, some action steps for you right now. So without action, there is no results. And if your goal is to lose weight, keep up with your kids, improve your energy levels, improve your fitness and strength, improve your overall health, or you just want to kind of your clothes fitting better and you want to feel yourself again. So here is your action steps. And I want you to grab a pen and paper and take your time going through these questions so that you can start to plan out your week. Oh, there we go. So here is your action steps. So grab a pen and paper, and I want you to answer these questions. So ask yourself, what do I need? So this is just the nutrition part first. So what do I need to stop eating snacking on? So I want you to answer that question first. And you can pause this video as well and go through it. Next up, what do I need to eat more of? I need to eat more vegetables. I need to get more protein into me, or even I need to drink more water. So just ask yourself, what do you need to eat more or consume more of? The next question then is, what will I commit to having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner each day? So again, you want to try and plan out what you're going to have. You can start to do your meal prep here as well. But by writing these things down, you're starting to put things in motion, and then it's just about taking action on them so that you know what you're having each day. Then also as well, last question, what healthy snacks can I start eating more of? So again, pause this video and go through each of those questions. Next up, exercise. So how many exercises or how many workouts will you commit to doing each week? Or how many classes will you attend? Or how many runs will you do each week? So that's something I want you to write down right now. And also, what will your daily step target be? Then the third part is basically about keeping yourself motivated. So what is your main goal right now, and why do you want to achieve it? Now, you can give yourself a couple of minutes to answer this question because it's something you really want to think deep on. It's not, I don't want you just writing, I just want to lose weight. I want to find you to find a reason behind why you want to lose weight. Perhaps it's that you've kind of lost yourself. You've kind of don't feel confident anymore. You hate how you see yourself in the mirror. Perhaps you might have family that had health issues and you don't want to go down that track. So really kind of think deep on this and then answer the question, what impact will achieving this goal have on your life? So again, take your time on these questions, pause the video if you need to. I really want you to write these things down because this is something that can completely transform your life. So now, if you found value in this coaching video and you're ready to, I suppose, go deeper with your training and really kind of transform yourself, I have an exciting opportunity for you. And what we kind of went through here really is just kind of a taste of what's inside my private coaching program. And if you're interested in working with me, and we'll go beyond the basics and give you the exact tools, support and structure you need to reach your goals. And it's going to be about sitting down and working out exactly where you're at, your challenges are, what do you really need to have in place, and helping you then every step of the way. Because it's about not just about helping you lose weight, it's about helping you transform your health in a way that fits your busy lifestyle and that can completely kind of transform your life as well. And just kind of give you a quick run through what's in the program. So first off, we create a tailored program based around your current goals, lifestyle, with custom workouts that fit your busy schedule as well. And this is kind of delivered through our app with detailed tutorials on all different movements. So whether you're at home, traveling, or in the gym, I'll have you covered for that. Next up, we'll have detailed nutrition coaching, clear, easy to follow meal plans, lots of recipe books, just like the one you got in your free gift. By the way, don't forget to message me the words free gift so I can send that on to you. Then also as well, mindset training for sustained success. So to truly transform, we'll focus on mental shifts needed to sustain the change long term. You'll learn how to overcome barriers, create lasting habits that keep you motivated and keep you moving forward. With that as well, lastly, our ongoing support and accountability. So you won't be doing this alone. I'll be with you every step of the way, offering you guidance, support, accountability to make sure you stay on track and you keep moving forward to reach your goals. Also, you'll have access as well to our community of like-minded people who are all kind of on the same journey as you as well. Whoa. So remember, nothing changes if nothing changes. If you keep on the same path, you're going to end up digging that deeper hole for yourself. So now I want you to think about this. I want you to imagine yourself six months from now. You're feeling fitter, healthier, happier, more energized than you've ever felt in years. Picture yourself confidently walking into any room, clothes fitting better. You're being an inspiration of health to your family and your work colleagues. And that's what my True Transformation Coaching Program is all about. It's helping you achieve your goals in a way that's sustainable for the rest of your life. So simply click on the link on this page, and what we want to do is it'll either bring you to a booking link for a call, or it's going to bring you directly to my WhatsApp page where you can send me a message. And if you do go to the WhatsApp, just send me a message. Say, look, I just checked out the coaching and I'm interested to find out more about the private coaching. And what we'll do is we'll get you booked in for a call. We'll have a chat then for about 45 minutes. We'll go through your struggles. We go through what you've tried in the past. And we'll try and map out then what it is you need to get to where you want to be. Then at the end of the call, if you feel this isn't for you and you don't want to do it, that's no problem at all. I'm just here to kind of help add value to you, to kind of give you a bit more of an understanding about what is needed for you to get to where you want to be. But at the end of the call, if you don't feel it's for you, that's fine. But if you do feel it's for you, we can move forward from there. And I'll be happy to answer any questions as well. But again, I just want to say thank you so much for checking out this coaching video. I really hope you got value from it. And if you do, as like I said, if you do want to move forward and really kind of absolutely smash your goals moving forward, I'm here to help. But like I said, click on the link now, get in touch. Let me know you checked out this video, and we'll take the next steps moving forward. Right? Again, I shall catch you soon.